ever heard of Atlantis? Not the space shuttle Atlantis. I don't mean the Atlantis, the water park either.
The lost
city of Atlantis. The legend of the lost city of Atlantis was first started by this old dead guy named Plato.
I used to have Play-Doh, but it all dried out.
Plato, not Plato, you silly. He was a philosopher and he lived about 300 BC. Plato wrote about Atlantis. It was rich, beautiful, and really advanced, but then totally destroyed. We really don't know if it was real or fiction. First group of explanations settle on the idea that Atlantis was a made-up place, like in a fantasy, like Hogwarts Castle or the Land of Oz. Most people think that Atlantis was fiction, but I like the stories when Atlantis was real. There are many ideas about Atlantis used to be. This map shows 3 of the most likely locations. Though there are many more, the 3 I want to talk about are the Mid-Atlantic Atlantis, the Atlantis of the Black Sea, and the Atlantis of the South Pole.
Theory number 1.
Many people have believed for thousands of years that Atlantis is a continent that sank. Some think that is linked to the Bermuda Triangle. A 19th century scientist believed that the mid-Atlantic water was only about 5 feet deep. He believed Atlantis had sunk and remained just below the surface. The big problem is that the 20th century brought sonar mapping and technology, and now we know the ocean where Atlantis is supposed to be is 5 miles, not 5 feet.
Theory number 2.
The next hypothesis is that it used to be located by the shores of the Black Sea. They believe that an underground earthquake caused the Black Sea levels to rise quickly, covering cities nearby.
Theory number 3.
The last theory suggests that Atlantis is on the continent of Antarctica. They propose that the plate tectonics or the continental drifts caused the Antarctica to once have been up close to the equator. A more temperate place, Antarctica would have not been covered with ice. Strange ice formations on Antarctica today makes it easy to imagine frozen structures on landmarks. Is Plato said Atlantis existed 9,000 years ago. It's been about 2,000 years since Plato died. 11,000 years. Not much different than our current map. We don't know if Atlantis existed, we don't know where it existed, we don't know when it existed, and that is why it is a mystery or enigma. Like many of the other mysteries like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, I believe people will continue to search for answers. And by the way, Bigfoot's real, and I know it.